Ever felt like you just can't get out of bed? Not because you're lazy, but because it feels like your blanket has become an emotional hostage negotiator? And someone says, cheer up, like that's going to magically fix everything? Yeah, that's not how it works. That might be more than just a bad day. That might be depression. But don't worry. We're not here to throw around scary words or get all dramatic. We're going to explain what depression really is, in simple words, with real-life examples, a dash of humor, and absolutely zero judgment. So stick around. Your brain might actually thank you. So, what is depression, really? Let's start with this. Depression is not just sadness. Sadness is when your ice cream falls off the cone. Depression is when you don't even want the ice cream in the first place, and you're not sure you ever will again. Depression is like your brain is stuck in airplane mode. You're technically on, but nothing's really loading. No motivation, no joy, and everything feels like it takes way too much energy. You're not being lazy, you're not being dramatic, you're not being weird, you're being human, with a brain that's hitting a rough patch. Simple analogy, the brain fog backpack. Imagine waking up every day with a backpack full of bricks, heavy, invisible bricks. Now go do normal stuff. Get dressed, go to work, smile at people, do laundry, answer emails. Sounds exhausting, right? That's depression. You're carrying emotional weight that other people can't see, but it makes everything harder. Sometimes people look at you and think, you look fine. And inside you're thinking, buddy, I deserve an Oscar for just showing up. Common signs of depression made simple. Let's break down what depression can feel like in normal human terms. You're tired all the time, even after 12 hours of sleep. Things you used to enjoy? Meh, they just feel empty. Your brain replays embarrassing memories from 2008 for no reason. You want to be alone, but also wish someone would magically show up with snacks and emotional support. Concentration? Gone. Focus? Missing. Motivation? In a long-term relationship with your missing sock. Guilt shows up to the party, uninvited, and starts yelling about everything you've ever done wrong. And sometimes, you just feel nothing. Like a donut with no filling, just hollow. Not everyone has all these signs, and it doesn't look the same for everyone. But if some of these hit home, yeah, you're not alone. Why can't you just snap out of it? You wouldn't tell someone with a broken leg to just walk it off, right? So why do people expect those with depression to just snap out of it? Depression messes with your brain chemistry, the stuff that controls mood, energy, sleep, and even appetite. It's like your brain's control panel gets stuck in low battery mode, and no, plugging it into positive vibes doesn't charge it. It's not about being weak. It's not about being lazy. It's a real mental health condition that deserves real understanding. Let's talk about the brain, but not boring. All right, tiny sprinkle of science. Promise it won't hurt. Your brain uses chemicals like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine to keep things running smoothly, kind of like emotional Wi-Fi. But in depression, these signals can get scrambled, slowed down, or just stop showing up altogether. So even if your life looks fine on the outside, good job, nice friends, plenty of memes, your brain might still feel like a gray, buffering screen. Depression doesn't care how perfect your life looks. It's about how your brain is processing it. Depression weakness. This part's important, so pay attention. Depression is not a character flaw. It's not a personality trait. It's not you being too sensitive. It's an illness. Just like diabetes or asthma, it needs care, support, and sometimes treatment, not shame. And if you've been pushing through it silently, trying to tough it out, that doesn't make you weak. That makes you brave as hell. But bravery doesn't mean doing it alone. Can you get better? Yes, absolutely. Yes. The good news? Depression is treatable. You can feel better. Sometimes it takes therapy, sometimes medication, sometimes talking to someone who actually listens instead of hitting you with, "Have you tried yoga?" And sometimes it's the little steps, like taking a shower when your brain says no, texting a friend, going outside for 5 minutes, drinking water like you're not a sad cactus. Recovery isn't a straight line. It's more like a really weird squiggly noodle, but you can walk it, one tiny, tired, powerful step at a time. If this sounds familiar, if you've been feeling heavy, numb, exhausted, or just not like yourself for weeks, you are not alone. Millions of people deal with depression. It's one of the most common mental health conditions in the world. That doesn't make it less painful, but it does mean there's help, there's hope, and yes, there's healing.